Hello and welcome to a new you. Today we will talk about the dreaded B word, budget. But please be at ease. It's nothing to be afraid of. A budget is just a flexible, mindful plan for both short-term and long-term spending, saving, and goal setting. It entails looking at your income and expenses and then devising a plan to pay off all credit card debt and reduce unnecessary spending. For instance, my mother loves to go to a store and buy things dirt cheap just because it's cheap or on sale, and then she never uses it. How many of us are like that? So here's what I'm going to suggest. For the next 6 to 12 months, no frivolous purchases. You know, like the dress you just had to have, but yet you have not worn. Or that purse which is still hanging in your closet with the tags attached. That's what I mean by unnecessary spending. That's what I call emotional spending. And that is where we work on those mindset changes by really knowing and understanding the difference between a need and a want. And therefore resisting the desire to overspend to satisfy a feeling that will never be satisfied, no matter how much you purchase. I am going to teach you to buy what you need, food, clothing, and shelter, and will actually use at discount prices, and then save that money, even if it's $1 a week, 50 cents a week, to start building a nest egg. Remember, financial success is not a gift, it's a habit. I had nothing of material value when I started practicing these tips that I am sharing with you. But now, even in this economy, I am doing fine. So here's what I suggest. A 4-step budget plan. 10% to giving, and I know that sounds strange, but 10% to giving, just trust me, it's by giving that you receive. So give to your church, temple, or charity that you believe in, and by doing so, you put yourself in a position to receive from a source. I call it God, you can call it the universe, or whatever you desire, but this source has no boundaries and no limits. Remember, I told you, it's a new way of thinking. It's a way of changing our mindset from lack and not enough to calling abundance and more than enough into our lives, whether it be money or anything you desire. You have to give your way out of lack. Next step is to save 20% of savings, and this can be towards your retirement plan. It can be an emergency fund. Right now, just have 20% of your income automatically deducted every month and put into a savings account. I want you to develop a new habit that is a mindset to save and spend less. Now, let me give you an example of this. I've got a little water jug, I'm from Mississippi, that I put coins in at home. And even in the console of my car, I keep little coins in there all the time. And like you, there were times in my life when I just needed $20 to carry me to payday. And you know where I went for help? Yes, my water jug. So some of y'all may not know what a water jug is, but just whatever you decide to put those coins in is fine. It doesn't matter what you save your coins. It's just that you do it and do it often. 50% to your needs. That's your food, clothing, and shelter, which is a very high ratio. And I am going to tell you what I did in upcoming segments and suggest several ways for you to reduce the amount you're spending on your basic needs from 50 to 40 and perhaps even 30%. Stick with me. And I am telling you about things I have done and they work. Now, the last 20% will be spent on debt reduction and elimination. And once you pay your debt in full, you will not go back there. There is no freedom when you are overpowered with debt. So let me show you how this actually works. Here we've got $1,000. We're going to start by giving 10% or $100 to your religious institution or charity. The next step is we're going to give 20% or $200 to yourself, to you, via your savings account, and do not touch it. The next 50% or $500 will be spent on food, clothing, and shelter. The last 20% will go towards debt reduction and elimination. Now, I know this is big, and we need help to be successful. So I do this, and I highly recommend the same to you. Affirmations. Create an affirmation to help you and keep you motivated when the spending urge hits. And you know what? Here's your homework assignment. I want you to write me and tell me what it is. Mine is also posted on the site. One more thing about your budget allocation plan. It will change as your finance needs change, and you don't have to do it alone. We'll take this journey together. So your homework is to create a mantra, something you say to yourself to keep you motivated and focus on your goals when the spending urge hits. I want to hear from you, so please reach out to me. And remember, financial success is not a gift. It is a habit. I want to hear from you. So please follow me on Twitter, #TimmyTeacher. Like us on Facebook, newfitworldtv.com. And please send me your questions, comments, tips, and places where you've found great deals so we can share with our viewers and on our website.